Hello, I am Mal, and welcome back to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Okay, so let me show you where we're at. We're just up the road from the Williams farm, just right up here. Now, the radio calls that we were getting periodically, the woman that was, whatever, she's essentially dying, Anna, is right up here. And her husband has gone off to look for a cure. Now, if you want to do this, by all means, excuse me, go up here and interact with her, and you're going to get a couple different options, one of which is to kill her, because she asks you to do that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to basically ignore her. This quest doesn't do anything for me. And if you do interact with her, if I remember correctly, one of the people from Brown's farm, from Williams' farm, will like run up here and ask you what you did or whatever, and you could tell him it was for the best, and then if you make a social check, then he just runs back. But if you should fail that, you then can't complete this other quest that we have where we get his pigs back for him. So it's not a real big deal. I'm just letting you know.
Poor woman. If I was back at my lab, I could help her. But
bedroll pack. All right. Well, we'll just take that stuff. And what do we got over here? Duct tape, farmer's diary. Okay, just some junk. Now, what is important over here is as you run up, and it's super easy to miss, especially on your first time through, is that you want to get to that guy Red, right? This moves the storyline forward. Now, Red is, excuse me, basically back up over here. Now, there's a couple different ways to get to Red. One is to go up to his automated gates and use the password, which you're not going to be able to find. I can pretty much assure you of that I know what the password is, and I can tell you that it's Rosebud, and that will get you in. Or you can use your various skills to disable the gate and disable the turrets and things that are guarding it. But I would recommend that you don't do that. Take this path like I have here to this point. We're going to open this gate, and then we're going to go down into this cave. And there's various things in there. I think mostly honey badgers. Yep, those nasty honey badgers again. But they're good XP, right? So we'll make our way through the caves, and then we'll end up where Red's place is, and we can get the XP from this. And then afterwards, when we leave Red, after we're done talking to him, we'll go and disarm the turrets and unlock the gate, because that should still be an option, and we can get XP for using our skills as well. This is the maximized way to gain XP. That's why I'm suggesting it. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and lockpick that. There we go. Let's refresh our perception bubble. Speaking of perception, okay, yeah, he's wearing the +2 perception, -5 armor figurine, which does put him at -1, even though he's wearing a tactical vest. I don't know. I don't think we need this right now. No, I mean, there are points when we're going to over here where sometimes you need a 5 and sometimes you need a 6 perception. Minefields over near the actual prison itself, but I think we're okay for now. Just running with his 5 skill. Yeah, I think it's okay. And I don't want to invest in any more perception skill for him, obviously, because Piz will end up in the group permanently, right? Right now we have Tack with us, but when Piz comes back in the group, she'll be responsible for perception. What do we got? Yep, honey badgers. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Come on, little green guy. Okay. Whew. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Okay, so let's set up. This shouldn't be a problem, actually. Put Rose over here, and she can debuff for us. We'll move Tack up over here. I'll move up a little bit because I've got a shotgun. And I think we're good. Actually, your positioning's off a little bit. You come up here. Okay, turn around, honey badger. Turn around so I can do back attack. There we go. Nice. Now, how much armor do these guys have? They have 4 armor, so actually, debuffing these guys is a good idea. This might kill him anyway, but if not... stripped off some of his armor, not much. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just single shot and finish him. And then set an ambush. Yeah, let's just do that. Crouch, set ambush. End. Ambush. Move up over here, set ambush. Move up here, crouch, in turn. There, shoot this guy in the legs. There we go. Now you're going nowhere. There we go. Nice. Oh, okay. I thought there was more of them. Alright, well that's fine. Reload. We do have a promotion. Anyone else close? Close-ish. Let's go ahead and call it in, though.
Copy, Echo 1. Echo 1, congratulations, Echo.
Okay, so... not getting any more perception, so it's between sniper or weaponsmithing. He is going to pick up another perk next level. So I could do weaponsmithing and then pick up deconstructor, which I was thinking about doing anyway. And I mean, he's a good shot as it is. Yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and grab another level of weaponsmith. Yeah, and we could go back to weapon skill like on the next round of upgrades or whatever. Of promotions for him. Okay. Some badger... some badger sacks. Oh, man. That is funny. Every time, I swear. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at the map. So we've got a toad over there. Is that the exit here? Well, I don't know, but we'll go for the XP. How many? Oh, and there's a honey badger back there. Okay, well, I guess we need to set up proper then. Just take us a second. We put tack like right there. Oh, dang it. I was afraid of that. Gonna take somebody's weapon away, Mr. Toad? No? Okay, good. How do we want to position for this? It's kind of tight in here. I think what we'll do is we'll move up a little bit. Crouch. And shoot that one in the legs. Keep him away from us for now. And... go take a shot there. Crouch. Another toad inbound. Okay, how do we want to do this? Who's next? Christy, then Mal, then Tack. Okay, then let's... will this block the shot? No, good. Which armor do you have? 5, huh? Alright, let's do a torso shot. Oh, and it... oh, these guys are conductive. Really? Alright, melt that guy. Swap weapons. Oh, it's empty. Darn it. Forgot to reload her secondary. Alright, well that's fine. I'll fix that. And... ambush... Tack should be able to get rid of this guy. Yeah, there we go. 60. Nice hit. Okay, back up. Move forward. Set ambush. Set ambush. Set ambush. And you guessed it. Actually, no. We'll skip her turn. We're not going to need that, I don't think. Okay, swap back. Go ahead and reload that one too. Because reasons. I don't think that thing can move, actually. Right? We shot it in the legs. So probably not. Maybe Rose can finish it off. Nope. Alright. Sniper shot. There's more? No, okay, I didn't think so. Alright, let's go check out the rest of this. Yep, chest down there, that's good. Let's make sure it's not trapped or anything over here. Oh, what do we got there? Interesting. Okay, Eve, you're up. Okay, talked about that weapon in the last episode. It's a pretty solid weapon. It's just not a weapon that we're going to use. But it is a good weapon, no doubt about it. Particularly the fact that it has the lower AP cost. Yeah. Pretty nice. And you can do 2 bursts, so 2 bursts at 7.8. Well, But it just does so much less damage than the M16. Like, if you do them side by side, it's... yeah. I don't know that that's... I don't think that that's a better deal, necessarily. No, I don't. But a good weapon. Good weapon. Alright, so let's strip it down. Small scope. Alright. Let's see. Do I have any weapons missing a scope? You've got a scope. What about your sidearm? Your sidearm doesn't have a scope. Attach to this. And let's go ahead and strip this for parts. Yeah, I should probably just hold on to all the weapons until he gets that perk deconstructor, but I mean, come on. I don't want to micromanage it too much. Okay, let's see. And we're going to use computer science over here. Ship in a bottle, +1 mechanical repair. Nice. Small scope. Some ammo. 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 Great. Not bad. For some reason I remember there being like more stuff to fight in here, but maybe not. It's been a while since I've played, so. Maybe down here? Yeah, here we go. Waste Wolf and some other stuff. Alright, now, how do we want to do this? Put my sniper over here. Crouch. Look how cool that gun looks. Pretty awesome, actually. Over. Get Angela up. You can hang out there. You can hang out there. Eve, I need you here. Christy can go right there. Okay, you guys need to crouch. You guys need to stay mobile. You need to crouch. Dang it! Didn't let me finish. Stupid Waste Wolf. Alright, that's fine. Which armor does it have? 2? Just shoot it. And set ambush. Okay, get that one in the legs. Let's see, who's next? This and... okay, where are you at? You're out here. And you're right there. And Mal's gonna get to go, or my guy is gonna get to go. Okay, so I can kill the Waste Wolf with him then. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is swing out here like so. And take a shot here. Nice. So he's crippled. Still pretty fast, even crippled. And these guys can move a long way. Yeah, no sense taking a shot with the energy weapon. Let's see. Step here. There we go. And then we're going to move over here. Take a couple shots here with the pistol. Nice. Finish him off with tack. Okay, and move up. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Shoot this one? Yep. Set ambush, which I don't think is going to be necessary, but... yeah, this thing's going down. Right now. There we go. What do we pick up there? How much experience? 110. Not bad. A little bit hurt, but nothing we can't handle. Where's the little green guy? Come here, buddy.
Candy?
Yes, candy for you. Here, take a wolf's paw there.
Candy is best.
Yes, candy is best. I agree. Okay, anything? Oh, what's that? Is that like some bat poop or something? Because if so, we'll take it. Yep. Alright, let's go. Mines. Right. Okay, well. It's gonna be Tack's job. You can use the goat. You can use Animal Whisperer on the goat and send it through. Yeah, it's not nice, but you can do it if you want. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, so... open this up and grab it. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna disarm all these mines. I just want to find them all first. Silly goats. Oh, little guy. Well, it's not gonna hurt him much. Guess that's one way to get rid of the mines. Hadn't really thought of trying to use him that way, but... I thought there were more. Oh, there's red. I guess not. I guess that's it. Okay. Well, let's go back up then. Alright, Tack, let's do this.
Those goats are freaking me out.
Hey, they're freaking me out too. Yeah, someone had mentioned something about you disarm the landmine and then you could pick it up. That has not been my experience unless you have that new perk, Improvised Explosion. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see any way to interact with that. You can't use a shovel on it or anything. Can you use... No. No, there's no way to interact with it, so... Interesting. Go. And... That's where that blew up. I think that's it. Alright, let's go, guys. Can we hack that turret right now? Let me see. Should be able to. Yep, that's our turret now. I like it. Okay, let's see. Let me set up for a conversation here. So that means +1 to hard-ass skill. So we've got 5 hard-ass, 5 smart-ass, 4 kiss-ass. Alright, let's go talk to him. Huh, Rangers. How the hell did you get in here? Came in the back way through the caves. Damn it, I keep meaning to block that off. Getting all kind of vermin coming that way. Well, you're here now. So, what do you house breakers want with an honest businessman? What do you know about Damonta? Well, what makes you think I know anything about Damonta? Never heard of it. Everyone says Red knows about Damonta. That would be why. Okay, I've heard of it. It's off to the east, but it ain't easy to get to. You need a rad suit to get through the wall, or you'll fry like a chicken. What wall? You know, the wall radiation east of here. There's a thin spot a ways northeast of the prison, but you still need rad suits to get through. How do you find the thin spot? All you gotta do is listen to the Mad Monk's broadcast. They'll give you the coordinates and landmarks so you can find the right spot. Where do we hear this broadcast? Can't really hear it until you get east of the prison, but it gets strong as you get closer to the wall. Just tune your radio, you'll hear them loud and clear. So, tell me about the Mad Monks. Okay, so the deal with the Mad Monks is that they basically worship the quote-unquote the nuke. So they're a little bit off of center in terms of their stability, and they kind of got like a religious cult going on. We'll get into that later as we get into the Canyon of Titans, which is what this guy's referring to. Yeah, it's an interesting group over there. All right, you got any rad suits around here? Can't say that I can lay my hands on them just now. There was a ranger came through on his way back to Nimona recently. Bakchowski, something like that. Well, where is he? Bunch of rangers arrested him and took him away. I look for him in that mass grave you rangers dump everybody in that you arrest. Just kidding. He's probably just locked up back at the Citadel. Maybe if you ask real nice and let him out of jail, tell you who knows. Okay, so what business are you in? I buy and sell scrap metal. Alright, okay, well let's trade just for the heck of it. Don't really need anything, but I can sell my junk, I guess. Well, actually, I don't want to sell that or that. Any of this other stuff? Any of this other stuff? I don't think so. No, that's fine.
Keeping out of trouble, Red? I hope so.
Okay, so let me explain this to you. Where's it at? Okay, Red told us about Rick Bakchowski, a desert ranger who knows where to find the rad suits. Okay, so there's a link between these two guys, and you can go back to the Ranger Citadel, and you can get Rick out of jail. And we'll probably do that just because I think it's kind of fun to do it. We obviously don't need the rad suits. I already have them. But if you don't have rad suits yet, this would be the way that you would... This would be one way that you could acquire them. Is that you go back to the Ranger Citadel, talk to the guard, you tell him you need the guy for a minute, then you end up leaving the Ranger Citadel, and if you promise Rick that you'll let him go, he then takes you to his place, or he gives you the information about his place, a mobile home. Go out there, and then inside a safe, which he provides the code for, you can then retrieve the rad suits. And then you can head towards Damonta if you want. That's the one thing about this area, the Happy Valley / prison. The reality is all this is optional. You don't have to do this, okay? You could just move straight on through if you wanted to. but you'd miss quite a bit of story, and you'd miss quite a bit of experience too. So I don't really recommend that. Okay, let's see. Should get to that through here. Yep. There we go. And here. Maybe I gotta be a little closer. Oh no, don't shoot it. So again, the deal with going through the back way is that you can still get, you can still use the code if you wanted to, but there's not much reason to when you can still, get experience after the fact, right? 26% chance to lockpick it, huh? Alright. Well, I guess if we fail, we can always either A, blow it up, or just go back around through the caves. And pretty tough lock. Well, but we got it. Nice. Let's see, let's step out here. I don't remember there being any mines out here. Yep, okay, so this is where you would put in the code. Yep, you type in Rosebud right here, but we're just going to say goodbye. And can we hack that? Is it not hackable? Appear to be. Okay. Rosebud. Access code verified. Turrets have been deactivated. But again, you want to do it in the sequence I did, right? Because you want the XP from hacking them. Yep. Now, over here, let me show you where we're at on the map. Okay, so we're right here, and then right around the corner is an RSM checkpoint. Now, if you did not pay that guy Overbake, or whatever his name was, back in the last episode, then what's going to happen is these guys, as you can see, they're already flagged hostile. Now, we're going to kill these guys for experience in the next episode, but there's another way to get through here, which I'm going to show you too, a secret way into the prison area. Again, this is Happy Valley, and it's connected to the prison area. And so we need to get through either this checkpoint, or we need to go in through the secret way, which we're going to ultimately do. We're just going to kill these guys for experience, and then we're going to move around, and we're going to go through the secret entrance to get behind these guys on the other map, which again is the prison. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I am Mal, and I'll see you later.